Okay, so we're back. So how is it kind of? I just randomly decided to just share this with you guys, just randomly here coming to the bathroom to brush my teeth, and I was just laughing about it because I'm just a simple person and I like the simple things in life. So anyway, I can hear you guys screaming. Just tell the story. Make tell the story. So we moved to Buffalo and everybody was raving about the DJI pocket camera thing. So I decided that I'm gonna I looked it up on the Google, and Google said that Costco sells it. Amazon, I think at the time I saw, I had it for $600 and something dollars, but Costco had it for $500. If I'm closing my eyes, it's because I'm really sleepy. And so I said to my husband, okay, we're gonna go to Costco, because where we moved from in New York, in Long Island, had Costco. We have Costco membership. I put in Costco in my GPS, and why the phone look like it not straight? Wait a man, a little better, yeah. It said Costco was 30 minutes away, so I said okay, wonderful. We got in the car. My husband still had his bowl of fruits, his breakfast. We got in the car and we started driving. Sometimes I just remember random things and I just laugh. The Bible tells us that a merry heart, I'm going to put the scripture on the screen somewhere. A merry heart is like medicine, if I'm quoting it right. So sometimes I just randomly laugh. God just reminds me of things and I laugh about it to myself, And so there we are driving. And while we are driving, I realized that we went through a toll, and I'm saying, that's what I say, hon, why are we going through a toll? If it's 30 minutes away, why are we going through a toll? So anyway, we continued driving and the road got narrow, Ooh, they said the narrow way leads to the way of the Lord. So we continued to go. And as we are driving, big cement blocks are on the side. I looked up and I saw a flag, and I said, hold on, I know that flag. Right as I said, I know that flag, the GPS said, Google said in her nice voice, welcome to Canada. I was like, what? So I started screaming out. I did not know what to do with myself. At one point I felt like I wanted, and I'm not kidding, this is serious thing. Let me stop laugh. Serious something now. I felt as though I wanted to come out the car and run. I felt like I wanted to come out the car and run. I'm not over exaggerating, I'm not kidding. For a split moment, I forgot that I was in America and not Jamaica. So I would, because in Jamaica, we just run. That we do. We just see something, we just buck up in something that we know so we're not supposed to be in, and we just take foot feed. But then I remember, oh, you're in a foreign, so you can't really do that. So I started, listen, I was freaking out, to put it simple, because all I had on me was my driver's license and my credit card. My husband had his driver's license, I think a debit card, and his bowl of fruits for breakfast. Because we're going to Costco, right? So you don't need much. I mean, we had the car key, and the house key in our jackets, our puffer jackets. That was basically, I think I was even wearing a bonnet. Because we're just going to Costco, right? Yeah, we just got Costco. Costco and GPS to Costco, they're 30 minutes away, so what's the harm? Ending up in Canada. That is the harm. So what happened now? We went through the check patrol thing. Very nice lady, she's Canadian, on the Canadian side, and she was like, good morning. How are you guys doing? What's your visit for coming to Canada? My husband and I looked at each other. I looked at him. He looked at me. We looked at her. She looked at us. And I said, I was on my way. We were on our way to Costco because I wanted to go check out the DJI pocket camera. She was like, oh, I think you guys might have gotten the directions wrong. You think? So all of it, we all started laughing, and then she took what we had as identification, which was just our driver's license, and pointed us over to a building. We went over to the building, and they were just light-hearted, beautiful people. They had to check the car. One of the police officers, he was laughing. He was like, Costco, this is a new one. I've heard many reasons for accidentally stumbling up on the Canadian border, but going to Costco is a first. He was like, this is the first one I've heard. And then when I heard him say that, I was like, so this kind of thing happened, and he's like, you have no idea. And I was there just telling them, I'm so sorry, because I felt really bad, and I just kept saying, I'm so sorry, and he's like, everybody kept telling me, it's fine, it happens all the time. Sometimes people are going to a hotel, they explained to me that some of the hotels on the US side, they're the same names as the one on the Canadian side, and so it happens. People are going home from work, I was told, and find themselves on the Canadian border, over the Canadian side, because it's like once you get on that little road, you can't turn around unless you go through the border. So they took us in, I guess, run our info, write some slip thing, give us, because they said that if they don't do it that way, they would be fined, and whole lot of stuff would happen, and none of us wanted that, and so we just turned around. So when we came back over to the American side, no, the Americans, the gentleman, he was also laughing about it. He's like, you guys have no idea just how often this happens. Like, so many cases of this, so don't worry about it, you guys are good. Just whenever, he says, if you guys are driving and you hear the GPS says this is the last exit for America, turn around. Turn around, because this is gonna happen again if you guys don't do that, and like, so he was saying, why didn't they just let you guys go to Costco? You were already over there, and it's like maybe 5 minutes up from the border. You guys are already over there, so why didn't they just let you go? And I was like, I don't know, but I'm happy. Because with all the immigration stuff happening, I don't know what would have happened. As I said, even though on the American side, they ran our social, ran everything, and saw that we were legit and okay. So he was saying, why didn't they just let you guys go? Since you were already there, and the border's like 5 minutes from Costco. And that's when he told us that Buffalo doesn't have a Costco here. They don't. So I was like, okay, then that's info I would have needed like an hour or two ago. But now I know. So now he says, if you put something in the GPS, really look, pay attention to what it's saying. If it's saying things like Ontario, places that are in Canada, or look for that. Look if it says US or NY or something to do with America. Just check. Really zoom in and really look and really pay attention. Really make sure that you're not going to Canada to buy Popeyes or something that is up the road from you, but you chose the one because they're so close to the border. Because I live 38 minutes from the Canadian border in Buffalo. I think I just narrowed down. No, I have to pass. Yeah, it's okay to say 38 minutes. Yeah, from the Canadian border. So it's like really that close. It's like really that close, you guys. So he's saying because you guys are so close, like really check, really make sure that it's not Canada you're going to and you're still in the US. So whenever I go out or my husband go out and we start driving for more than 5 minutes, we start to pull over and check because I'm telling you, it gets with your head. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. As I said, I was just in my bathroom, come to brush my teeth so I can go to bed, and that just came back to me, and I said, you know what, this is a fun thing that I can now share and tell. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed I went to Canada but not really story time. Sorry, but I did ask the Canadian border personnel, like, if this will affect me, because I have never been and I always wanted to go, and affect me wanting to come to Canada, like visit it in the future. And he was like, no, it's perfectly fine. It happens all the time. We have people that literally live right in Niagara Falls, right there on the US side, and they'll be going home from work and just make a wrong turn and they're here. So, and when we got back over to the American side, the American personnel was telling us that there are 4 borders actually. There are actually 4. But that one that we were at, it was the major one. So he's saying that there are actually 4 borders. So if we ever hear the GPS says that this is the last exit for the United States, turn around. Because then that means that you're going into Canada, and if you happen to be in one of those other borders, it might be tricky getting back into the US without paying some fine or something when you don't have the proper documentation. So that's one of the things that I wanted to share as well. Where those other borders are located, I don't know. As I said, thank God I haven't stumbled upon them by error. Again, I haven't stumbled upon them like I did the first one. So God bless you. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Guys, the light on my eyes, I'm really tired. So I just wanted to share that. Whoa, 12 minutes. That was long. But anyway, good night, you guys. Say your prayers. When you see this, say your prayers before you go sleep. Say your prayers, okay? God bless you.
I got so much motherfucking going on right now.